Today marks day one of the statewide lockdown. Millions of Floridians told to stay home, but in Hillsborough County, there's a little bit of confusion over what really has to shut down. 8 on your sides, Melissa Marino joins us now live in Tampa with the details. Hi, Melissa.
Hey, good morning. So one big question is, what about churches? Can they hold services? As you can see here, this one, and like many of the churches, they have moved their services online. Here they're having theirs Sunday on Facebook Live. The governor, though, is calling them essential.
I don't think the government has the authority to close a church. I'm certainly not going to do that.
Now, you might remember this. The pastor of the River at Tampa Bay arrested this week for holding a packed church service and defying the Hillsborough County Safer at Home order. Well, now, in the governor's orders, he deemed churches essential and canceled out any local orders. So that means Hillsborough can no longer restrict services of more than 10 people. State Attorney Andrew Warren, he called out the governor for his actions. There's been a lot of back and forth since.
I think that is still unclear based on what the governor has said versus what's in the written order.
Now, we know one thing here locally. Leaders are asking churches and asking folks not to meet in groups of 10 or more. They're asking them to keep holding their Sunday services online to help stop the spread of COVID-19. Avery?
All right, we'll have to see how this plays out. Thanks, Melissa.
Well, this morning, millions are waking up under lockdown. The urgency of the order even more clear as cases continue to climb. As the order went into effect, Florida cases surged past 9,000 with more than 1,000 people in the hospital. Dozens more people have died from COVID-19, and that brings a total to 144 deaths. The Bay Area now has more than 1,100 people sick with this virus, and 27 people have died in the Bay Area. Sarasota County has been hit particularly hard, reporting the most deaths of any county locally as of this Friday morning. At Sarasota Memorial Hospital, 5 patients suffering from the virus have died. Another 25 coronavirus patients are in the hospital there. 9 hospital workers tested positive for COVID-19, and they are isolating at home.
Getting a much more broad, community-wide use of masks outside of the healthcare setting is under very active discussion.
So as some top health experts discuss the possibility of COVID-19 spreading through just breathing and talking, there's a question at the front of many people's minds. Should we all be covering our faces in public? Well, the White House is considering new guidelines that would ask Americans to wear non-medical face masks to slow the spread of this virus. Officials say covering your nose or your mouth with cloth masks, scarves, bandanas, even T-shirts could help flatten the curve while keeping those medical-grade masks available for those on the front lines.
You can use something else over your face. It doesn't have to be a mask. But it's not a bad idea, at least for a period of time.
There are nearly 250,000 cases in the U.S. The guidelines are expected to apply to people who live in hard-hit communities.
Well, this Friday morning, 3 workers at Tampa International Airport are sick from COVID-19. 8 is on your side, and we're learning that these cases are likely not connected to each other. One person works for the airport authority. The other 2 are employed by 2 different airport tenants, and they likely did not have any contact with one another. Crews, we've learned, are wiping down everywhere these employees were working. Officials say they're contacting anyone else out there who might have been exposed. Time is now 6:05 on this Friday, and in the meantime, 8 is on your side, and we've also investigated the governor's claims that New Yorkers have been fleeing their state in favor of here in Florida, bringing the virus with them. The Florida Department of Health says less than 6% of cases here are linked to travel from New York and New Jersey.
Many people out of work are dreading the beginning of this month as they try to figure out how to pay rent. This morning, a little bit of relief for them. The state is suspending all evictions for the next 45 days. There is also a statewide halt on foreclosures for the next 45 days. There's a national stop on evictions in properties that have federally backed loans. That national suspension on evictions lasts until the end of May.
8 is on your side, and we're committed to finding something good to share with you this Friday morning. Here's Meredith with how one lady is using a creative outlet to make an impact.
We all have our own ways of dealing with stress. Former broadcaster Jackie Silver took up painting again after 30 years. She recently channeled her energy into an art series that represents CDC guidelines, social distancing, washing our hands, and protecting one another.
maybe it was for stress relief, I don't know, but I wanted to do something that would have to do with this virus, that maybe it would make it go away somehow, I don't know.
And while art can't make COVID-19 go away, the messages in Jackie's paintings can help if we all follow them. Channeling our stress in a creative way is something good.